Hey everyone! Now that the summer is over, we can finally move away from movies and start getting back into video games. With the whole summer movie marathon, I honestly completely forgot what the next game's gonna be. I honestly still think it's in my PS4, so let's go check it out, see what's next. Well, we finally made it. The last godforsaken game in this franchise. I honestly have completely forgotten what it's like to play good games, but once I finish this garbage, I am finally done with this orange idiot. So the Bubsy series went dormant after Bubsy 3D because, well, you know. The series was left behind once better platformers started to get released, and in 1999, Bubsy lost all chance of coming back once Accolade closed their doors for good. But back then, they didn't know the internet. Because of people like JonTron, some call me Johnny, and me, I guess, Bubsy oddly found popularity again for being just so damn awful. And since he was getting big again, it was only a matter of time before someone tried to capitalize on it. Case in point, Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back. When this trailer dropped, I thought it was a joke, a hoax, a fan game, something. But there it was, plain as day. The logo for Accolade. But if you do some digging, that's when this game gets fun. In June of 2017, a Hong Kong-based company actually bought the rights to Accolade and all its properties, promising to revive them all, starting with our Bobcat. They got Black Forest Games to put together the title. If you don't know them, that's alright. They usually specialize in budget titles. They're the ones that rebooted the Gianna Sisters in 2012, and doesn't it just look familiar? While I can't really find anything of when Bubsy entered production, we went from acquisition to trailer to finished project, all within the span of 4 months. It's not like the Bubsy series had any quality control to it anyway. How bad could it really be? Let's find out. This is... This is Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back. So thankfully, there's much less story in here than in Bubsy 3D. The opening cutscene shows Bubsy got the golden fleece, but is shocked when the Woolies destroy his apartment and run off with it, leading to Bubsy to break out of retirement and get back his golden fleece. This game showed all of this off in 20 seconds, and compared to Bubsy 3D's insufferable 3.5 minutes, this is already a positive in my book. So right after that, I went to the options menu and actually noticed a slider for how much we want our idiot to talk. So I just went ahead and jacked that right up to Bubsy.
Pounds, no idea how I'm doing this.
One Woolly down, and a lot more to go.
How am I gliding? Heck, it has no idea.
So upon starting, we get the first map of the game introducing different levels. It reminds me a lot of classic games like Super Mario Bros. 3. Map screens are something I love in games like this, and it's an improvement on how Bubsy 2 handled it. The gameplay goes back to the 2D Bubsy game design with a 2.5D graphical style. You know, I was ready to say that this game looks terrible, but I really don't think it does. Yeah, it looks like a low-budget Xbox 360 indie game, but everything's animated well, everything looks pretty fun. It's okay. The art for the loading screens and menus and even the map screens all look pretty good. The actual levels, though, look like something from 2012. I wonder why. Also, Bubsy is controlling really smoothly. Gone is what made Bubsy horrible to control. His top speed is severely reduced to something manageable. The glide is also vastly improved from the past games as well. Rather than the glide being used to stop fall damage, it provides a nice little double jump that then lowers the rate you fall in. Compared to the last few games I've played, this feels like a godsend. For the first time ever, I'm in control of Bubsy! He also has this pounce attack that acts like an alternative to the glide. Because of its arc, it can be a bit difficult to hit enemies dead on, but it does lead to a nice vertical leap that covers a lot of ground. I have great control in midair, and there is no fall damage. I am never afraid of Bubsy getting in the way and leading to a cheap death. If I die, I know it's because I screwed up. The level design is also vastly improved as well. Gone are the stupid enemy placements and dickish level design. Instead, there are nice little platforming challenges. It's very easy so far, but that could be because I'm only on the first world. This is what all of the other games should have done. This is what Bubsy should have been. The game has a health system similar to the original Super Mario Bros. While one-hit deaths still return, the shirts in this game actually act as an extra hit. If you're already wearing a t-shirt, every other shirt becomes an extra life. So even if you mess up here and there, it's fine because it's really hard to get a game over. I'm also noticing on the map screen that there are areas blocked off by these mini-bosses. These must be like the Boom Booms in Super Mario Bros. 3. Rather than being an annoying jump fest hoping you don't get hit, or just an enemy rush, or whatever this is, each one of these are their own mini puzzle in reading the enemy's movements and using the level design to dodge accordingly. Even though you will probably die during these fights, the mini-bosses keep their health until you get a game over, so you never really lose progress. These are also surprisingly well thought out and fun. I can't believe I just used the word fun to describe Bubsy, but it's true. I'm kind of enjoying myself. In each level, the yarn balls return. There is a running total of how many there are in each level, and a majority of them are hidden behind a vault with 5 keys needed to enter the level. Instead of creating infuriating paths for the level design, most levels are just straightforward with optional paths leading to more collectibles. The only major issue I have so far is that the levels can be a bit too easy. It feels like the game designers overcompensated the difficulty curve because of the fear that they might make super hard levels like in the original games. All of the challenges in this game are very straightforward, and usually I tend to avoid easier platformers, but I've only been playing it for like 45 minutes or so I expect it to get harder in the later levels. In fact, I'm about to hit the last level of the first world. It must be the boss, so let's see how it is. I guess the Golden Fleece is a power-up we have for the rest of the game.
You will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Bubsy Bobcat.
No, those are the credits. That is the end of the game. That would mean those weren't mini-bosses, those were regular bosses. That would mean that the game wasn't easing me into the difficulty. The game was just that pathetically easy. That would mean that this isn't the first world of the game, but the entire game. I spent $30 father-fucking dollars on this?! I was waiting for it. I knew it was too good to be true. He was bound to Bubsy it up somehow. They had it. They had what they needed to make a good game. They finally found what made Bubsy unique as a platforming character and made a game with solid gameplay. I can't believe this is how Accolade wanted to get back into game design. They took their most valuable character and completely just shelled out a product for super cheap, knowing that people would buy it for the name alone. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. This is the last Bubsy game, and there's no reason for me to ever come back to this
I never bothered you. have a ball of yarn. I have a ball of yarn. Yay.
No, that's not a thing. They wouldn't do that. There's no way in hell someone would be stupid enough to— Oh my god!
That's right. I'm back. Hey, buddy.
Help. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see more reviews, click the playlist to see my other stupid opinions. Also, special thanks to my editor Jay for making this video look as good as it did. Okay guys, I'll see you next time.